People love playing with me, but hate it when I play back. What goes around comes around.
Listen, I don't have a minute to spare because it's so much. I just want to get right into it. Hi, everybody. How are you today?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday from America to the pond. What's up?
All right, you guys, we got a lot to talk about today. So I'm not even going to waste a lot of time with chit chat, but I do need to address this really quickly before we begin. Okay. You guys know that I have family in England, and the environment there is very, very different than it is here. They really love their royals. Okay. And it means something to them that we would not understand here, because we have a president, but if he was cheating, we're going to talk about it. It doesn't hurt so deeply. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just different cultures. If you grow up and really, look up to them and love them. Okay. You love them and it represents the best of your country. United States is not like that. I don't think we have unity on anything. We don't have unity on a lot of stuff here. And even just personalities, they say Americans are much more brash and, the Brits are a little bit more polite. So this is a very tricky subject, the royals. My nephew is saying, he's married to a white British woman. He is mixed, half African American and half white American, but looks white. But he understands what it's like to be a minority in the United States. I hope I'm saying all of this right. It's just Perry, no, I was asked, okay? Yeah, I was asked. I don't know if you can see the sparkles in that, people, but I always have a mean press on me.
Get your ass on, boy. You get your goddamn ugly ass.
What? Okay. Anyway, listen, I'm really in the middle of a serious conversation. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break. So when we do these stories, I do understand the cultural differences. Also, he's saying it's reported totally different in England. It's not, they're saying that, yes, she's having surgery and they really wholeheartedly believe it. And over here, it's a different feel. So I'm telling you guys the things that's coming out over here, not to be disrespectful, but there's two different conversations going on. One across the pond and then one over here. As you guys know now, I'm not making this stuff up. These are the things that Americans are talking about. Also, the tabloids are willing to work with the royals over there, and they really hide a lot of stuff that we get here first. There's just no other way to say it. So you might not have the same information that we have over here. Also, too, it's taboo. So I know for a fact TMZ pays for stories.
Yeah, we know that.
Sun pays for stories. They pay for stories out of here, over here. But if you get caught telling a story a certain way, you're going to get looked upon very differently. Because it's like, okay, they just paid you off. I don't care what you're talking about. You're willing to be paid off. And that could be a reason that TMZ is changing their story today. All right. So let's get into it. We got a lot to talk about. If we don't get told much here in England because of a ban on the press publishing certain information without consent of the palace, it's really bad. I heard that there's a big lawsuit over there about, I guess, Rupert Murdoch, who runs Fox over here. But we have checks and balances. We have Fox News that has a tendency to look at something one way, and then we have MSNBC that looks at something another way, and then you have CNN that's totally confused. They try to do both sides.
Yeah.
And so it's just a different environment. More checks and balances here. We're allowed to say more, and we are given the raw information. So it would be different if the president had to approve everything before we said it. So they working with the tabloids over there. They also have like, what do you call the like impersonators? This is crazy.
Doubles. Yeah,
doubles, and to help put out their narrative. I don't know what I would do if they had a Joe Biden look-alike. Look-alike for Joe. Joe be forgetting a lot, okay? He forget a lot of stuff. I'm still voting for you, Joe, but you be forgetting a lot of stuff. I've never heard of such a thing, to be quite honest. So I just want you guys, everybody, to remember there's a cultural difference. And I'm mostly talking to the Brits because they feel we are personally attacking Kate Middleton, and that's not true at all. When we get a story, we tell you where we got it from, and then we talk about it, and you can choose to believe it, yes or no. It has nothing to do with my personal feelings. I keep telling you guys, I very respectfully don't care about the royals. They don't affect my everyday life. I'm not across the pond. I'm not haven't been raised to, idolize them. So they're just people to me. And so I hope I'm not being disrespectful, but you need to know what's going on and what they're saying in other countries. So it's a lot, because you guys are getting very upset when I did a video about Kate Middleton's nervous breakdown on December 28th. That story is very much alive here in America, and it makes kind of more sense than she's having a facelift or she's having abdominal surgery.
Tummy tuck.
It just, everything kind of lines up. But I'm not telling you to believe anything. You don't have to believe it. That's just what we're saying here in America. And you could say that's rubbish or whatever, but that's what is being talked about. Starguy, you're British? As a British person, I'm getting my news from you, Shra. No. Always watch your channel, Starguy. I didn't know you were British. And we're going to have Freddie come in on Fridays and let us know things from a Brit's perspective. All right, so we got a lot to talk about, almost too much. So what I'm going to do is talk about as much as I can, and then I'm going to break the videos up because it's just this is insane. We're going to talk about the rumors about Rose's husband, David, being gay, no other way to put it, and his lover. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Donald Trump wanting to deport Harry. And he's running on that now. He wants to send Harry back to England. We'll talk about that. That's crazy. We're going to talk about them breaking into Kate's medical records. We're going to talk about TMZ backsliding. I feel like I'm missing some stuff. And that's what we're talking about today. It's a lot going on. So let's get into it. So we all know that TMZ, who is totally, in my opinion, working with the royals. They published a story yesterday saying that they had a video of Kate and William walking down the street. I don't remember where they were, and they ran it through some machine. This is never gonna fly here in the United States. They ran it through some machine, and they can verify that that's a legit
on Saturday.
Yeah, like that's legit. Like, we ran it through some machine that nobody ever heard of before, that you never ran any other videos or photos through. So you ran it through some machine, therefore it's real. Okay, it's not going to fly here, because in the United States, the press has a very bad, what should I say? I think bloggers are the press worst enemy. Okay, because now we have freedom of speech. We can come on here and say that doesn't make any sense. How come that's the first video you're running through a machine?
Right.
And the royals, they don't know how to deal with American social media. Specifically TikTok. They don't know what to do with the TikTok that's going to verify everything that you say, investigate. So maybe back in the day, maybe the tabloids could have got away with it, but now you have everybody's a detective. Everybody's a sleuth. Everyone's going to verify what you said. And so they went in on TMZ. They were like, let me give you some of the examples. Basically saying BS. We don't believe it.
Right.
Let's see if I can pull this up. Just listen to one. And there's tons of TikTokers that are on the job and doing a very good job at that.
Kate is fake and TMZ lied about the metadata, and I can prove it. Guys, make sure and click the plus sign. I'm going to have more on this you don't want to miss. Sound off in the comments and tell me what you think. But if you've been keeping up with this, then you know an alleged video of Kate was put out yesterday that has the internet in an uproar because, among several things, it doesn't look like her. Now, TMZ is the one who put this out. And TMZ said they confirmed this is 100% real and it's 100% Kate because they looked at the metadata. And the metadata said that this was taken around the same time that the alleged sighting of her had happened, where we had no photos and videos. But here's something that's interesting. You can edit metadata. Just because the metadata says something doesn't make it real. Let me show you. So I did a simple search about can you edit metadata on a photo? Literally, here is a tutorial on just one way to be able to do it. So what I don't understand is when TMZ says this is verifiable proof because the metadata can be edited and it can be changed, number one. Number two, let's entertain that metadata was correct. It doesn't mean that it's her. So why is TMZ saying they can verify this is her because of the metadata? The metadata doesn't necessarily say or show if it's her. And if it can be edited and they know this, then how is that the case? And is TMZ lying to us? And are they lying intentionally? Or is this an accident? I don't know. What do you guys think about this? There's just too many weird inconsistencies to me. Tell me your thoughts. Sound off in the comments and click the plus sign. I've got more coming.
Oh my God. TikTok was not playing with TMZ. When I tell you there were hundreds of people that discredited TMZ story, it was hundreds. That might be one of the reasons why they want TikTok gone.
Right.
I mean, listen, it got so bad that TMZ had to come out and recant their story because they were looking stupid. Don't pee on my leg and tell me that it's raining. Okay? Respectfully. Like, in the United States, that made no sense.
Yep.
So I'm going to play the recant video in a minute. But that's just not going to fly here. And that doesn't mean that we don't like the royals. We are like, why are the royals putting out fake pictures?
Right.
Because they're not real. And then it gets so bad. They don't know how to control TikTok over here. They just don't. And so, but that doesn't mean we have any personal ill will towards the royals. It just means you got caught putting out a fake picture. You're lying, and we want to know why. That's the Americans' attitude. We want to know, why are you lying?
Yeah.
Hi, Sherelle and Perry. As far as I'm concerned, the Brits can stay mad. Ooh, child, this is messy. Their selective outrage is laughable. Meghan and Harry got the business, and so can William and Kate. Keep up the good work, Sherelle and Perry. What Christopher is saying, I cannot overlook here. Like, you guys, just a lot of you, including Freddie, hate Meghan Markle. Sorry. Yeah. They just don't like her over there. But that's not the same vibe over here. She has a big, huge following, her and Harry. And so it's just different cultures. It's just different cultures. And so, but that doesn't mean that I wish bad on the Brits. It's just a difference of opinion. And you have to remember, when it comes to the royals, a lot of your information is filtered. It just is. Sorry.
A lot of people in denial. But Christopher said it right, Sherelle. Like, it's nothing personal against the Brits. Don't make it personal against Americans. Because the whole thing is this. You okay, just because you can't get the real news in Britain don't mean we can't. And you can get the stuff that go on over here and talk about it. So yeah, we could be brash or whatever, but y'all could be gossipy too. Because you gossip about our stuff, but once we mention something that happened into the royal palace, people come undone.
Yeah. I mean, it's information, and you don't have to believe it. No one's asking you to believe it. You don't even have to tune in. I'm not even asking you to tune in. I'm saying there's a whole nother side over here that are reporting things differently. Perry, have you frozen? Okay, it looks like he's frozen. Am I frozen, guys? Let me know in the chat if I'm frozen. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going.
Your mom went, actually went out too. Yeah, let's keep going.
You froze, so you might want to fix something.
Well, no, I tried. I mean, everything just went black on mine. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Oh, that was me the other day. I also live in Vegas. That it's very overpopulated here, so we have internet problems all the time. Buddha Lion says, also, Sherelle, if you look at the foot of Kate's impersonator, you will see that foot is separate from the leg. See, they're not playing over here. They're not playing. TBH, the only people who get crazy upset about the royals are mainly white people here. Most blacks are just watching them lose their minds. Well, this is very interesting, and it has to be dealt with. Even though Meghan is adored here, and you guys embraced her at first, and then things kind of went south. There's the element of racism. Black people are going to look at things different because we get treated different. So we can't even ignore that. Like, is racism going on here? Harry admitted it. That's why I was so thankful. Just tell the truth, and then we can deal with it. There is racism going on. So we can't say that Meghan didn't get fair treatment because she's black. You can't just automatically say, no, we don't do that here. They do it everywhere. Every country, there's an element of race. So it's a lot going on. But anyway, so we weren't having it here with these fake ass pictures of Meghan. And this forced TMZ to come out because unlike England, if you get caught being biased or buying or having someone buy your favor, paying you off, you lose all credibility.
Right.
And so I know the photo was purchased because I have a machine when I put up a video, and then it goes through and it tells me, okay, you can use this photo, this photo. And every time I put that photo in, the video in of Kate and William walking, it kept saying, beep, property of TMZ, which means they purchased that video. Okay. Thank you for becoming a member, Candace. Thank you.
Thank you.
So they had to backtrack, and they backtrack. They act like, oh, this is such a joke. We don't believe it either. Oh my God, those Brits, they try to get away with everything. No, come on. You got paid off by the royals to control your people over here because TikTok is a hot ass mess. Now I'm translating. This is what they're probably saying. Do something with that damn TikTok because all of them Americans are starting to believe this story is fake and that we're lying to them. So shut them up, basically. And so It didn't work. Now TMZ has to come up and say, hey, wait a minute. We were fooled too. We didn't know. Stop lying, TMZ. This is not England. And there's no machine that you can run a video through and they can tell you that it's legit. So, just stop. But I can't play the whole video because it is copyright. But let's just listen to what they had to say.
Was the video shot seen round the world. Kate Middleton walking with William a mile from her house in Windsor. Or is it? There are a lot of people who think it's bogus. It's KK. The search continues.
People on the internet don't believe this is her.
And neither do some of our employees.
So, our picture department has been all over this. We don't buy it. There's a lot of good evidence that it's...
Did you hear that? How they just flipped it? We don't buy it. You did buy it, as in cash. You paid for it.
No.
Don't pee on my leg and tell me that it's raining. Go ahead, Perry.
Well, maybe they didn't pay for it. Maybe they got paid to air it. Think about it. You got the sun over there. People in Britain can't say a damn thing because, they smothered as far as news. Let's convince the Americans. Who can do that? We look at TMZ as the Bible of social media. Let's pay them to run this thing. Oh no, conspiracy theory gone now. It's all gone because it's an actual picture of them at some kind of farm market or whatever, and nobody's looking at them, paying them no damn attention. We're not going for it, and when it backfired, they had to retract to reclaim their credibility. If they would have kept running with this foggy picture is fake. I mean, it's real. We would stop watching TMZ.
We would in a heartbeat. Well, I quit watching TMZ a long time ago because TMZ copies from the urban blogs. Okay. Jason Lee will tell you a story first, and then they'll come through and just steal it from Jason Lee, who is, not into politics. I mean, he's also running for government. So he's got a lot going on. But I've seen them just copy from the blogs. Tasha K, they'll just steal from our top bloggers and claim it as their own. So TMZ, you had to recant your story, and you acting like it was a joke. Shame on you. Let's keep listening to it. Do you have something else to say, Perry?
No, that's good. That's good.
Not her.
Can you show me, the grassy knoll for a second?
What?
What's the grassy knoll?
Oh boy.
And is he even our employee? Anyway, Exhibit A!
So, the height difference right off the bat. So, the old picture, she's kind of closer to his neckline, whereas the new pictures, she's kind of closer to his nose, to his mouth.
Interesting. What else?
We don't believe it's even her face. So if you actually look at a screen grab of the video that we obtained, the jawline is way skinnier, way smaller. She's just
Now, let me just stop this for a minute. That looked like totally two different people. For me. And I'm not telling you to believe what I believe. What about for you, Perry?
No, it looked different.
Come on. And then I know you guys use impersonators. What, really? As my favorite Judge Judy said, don't pee on my leg and tell me that it's raining. Let's keep going with the...
Hey, Sherelle, can I say this though? Because TMZ said, oh, is this really our employee that's saying this? That was your damn employee when the Sun allegedly paid you to run the story. That's your same employee that's sitting there talking about it after it backfired, and you had to come in. Just keeping it real.
Major backpedaling going on. Let's listen to them cry that it wasn't them. Let's keep going.
Abdominal surgery. And she couldn't eat, which would explain the weight loss.
The car photo that we got of her seen for the first time in public was from March 4th. It is March 19th. How much weight can you lose in 10 days in your face?
Yeah, I'm not sure the person in the car was her now. So is this Kate or is this Kate? Is it William? And is this up or down?
There's so many questions.
And guess what? We answer those questions on the TMZ special on Thursday night at 9 o'clock on Fox. And maybe then we can finally put an end to Kate.
Listen, TMZ, F you and your I'm sorry speech. You just can't play it off like, yeah, we knew the whole time that this was fake. I don't know what y'all was thinking. F you, TMZ. Be accountable for what you did. Where's your little dumb machine that you run pictures through? The whole thing is just ridiculous. It's an insult to people's intelligence.
They starting to act like the Inquirer, and then now they got to come clean. Is this really your employee? Is this really Kate? Is it not?
They should have came out with the truth, which is this person offered us this video. They said it came from the palace, and if you pay us $67,000, because I know you pay at least that much, it can be yours for the price of, for the bargain price of whatever they pay. Tell us the truth. You paid for that. It backfired, and now you're trying to act like you were bamboozled too. No, TMZ. That's why I don't like you guys. Just be accountable. Listen. You want to be first. We got it. You thought that this was gonna, if you lied, everybody would listen to it. We got it, but it backfired. So at least be accountable. You guys would hold other people accountable, like Tasha K, like Jason Lee. Hold yourself accountable. I've seen them copy from Jason Lee and Tasha K so many times, it's not even funny. So, we are not going to believe you anyway. So I don't know what made the royals think that you guys were Bible. No, you're trash. You're trash, and you guys will do anything for the cash. All right?
Yeah.
All right. Now, and I still like you guys, and I will still cover a good story, but, you got to start telling the truth, Harry. Harvey, start telling the truth. Stop lying.
Now, TMZ, one thing I like about them is that if there's a story out there with possible truth to it, they're going to find it. Because it's almost like when you drive to the market, they're in the car with you. When you wake up, they're in your living room. They in every household because they know anytime a story breaks, somebody willing to tell you that story for a price. And they will pay. TMZ going to pay you for anything, whether it's true or not. But go ahead.
Christopher, what in the H are they putting in the tea and shortcakes over there? If they believe that's Kate in the picture, thank goodness for 1776 and 1865, child. It's so much going on. So anyway, today TMZ backtracks their story, and now they say it's not Kate either. I did a video that I'm not going to replay here, but you guys go back and look at my video. A regular video, it's not a live, in which we put together the story and it makes sense. I believe, this is just my personal belief, that I believe that William is having an affair with Rose. I do believe she's pregnant. I do believe, just like Wendy Williams, Kate Middleton, who I like, doesn't mean I hate her, couldn't take it and had a nervous breakdown. She wanted to be their queen. She loved her role.
Mm-hmm.
And now you want to push me out for some floozy who pretended to be my friend? I don't understand why the Brits don't understand that royals can cheat too. You don't have to be a commoner to do your wife wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
Nobody is perfect. The Brits are getting on my nerve with saying that the royals are perfect. If anything, they're worse than the commoner because they will bend over backwards, jump through hoops to hide their dirt. Just ask Prince Andrew. Come on, people. Come on. His daddy did the same exact thing. William is a bum. Respectfully, let me not say bum because that's disrespectful. William is also capable of cheating.
Yeah.
And to make matters worse, if you bring 2 children into this world from your mistress, what do you expect Kate to do? And so, like Wendy Williams, sometimes divorce is tough. Being cheated on is tough. The baby, the wedlock baby, it drove our precious Wendy over the edge, and it looks like it's driving Kate over the edge too. But anyway, go check out my video, and it breaks down everything of how it went down and just how ruthless William is, in my opinion. Harry, were you going to say something real quick?
No, I was going to say, everybody give Prince Williams all that stuff. And I think now, I'm not trying to take up for the people in Britain, but I think they smother all the negative stuff away where they're not allowed to print this in this paper or to say anything bad about the royals, that people just put them on this pedestal and starting to seem like they're perfect. So when something negative come out, they're damaged. Just like, they don't want to hear that, oh, their little precious Prince William is a freak like Diddy. They don't want to hear that.
Cannot.
No, you know what I'm saying? Like, that man put his clothes on just like you put yours on.
Did you just call Prince Harry Diddy Perry?
What the Brits need to recognize.
You have to be more respectful because they take it really serious.
Oh,
Don't
no.
do that.
Okay, no, but I need to be real with them too. Like, you can't always lie to your child and expect them to learn.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm just simply saying, if you got a coworker at the work and her man is cheating, the same shit can go on at the palace, right? And it's freaks on the corner. It's probably freaks in the palace with their wee-wee out the window right now.
Okay, Perry.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
So ridiculous. Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about because Perry's so over the top. But yeah, So that's what happened. TMZ had to back down. Now, so I did a video, really kind of laying out what the other story is, which is that, William himself told her that Rose is pregnant again now, and that she was keeping the baby. That's devastating. And but she still fought for her marriage. But when she felt like she was being pushed out and that William wasn't going to change his mind, that she really had a nervous breakdown. They had to rush her to the psych ward, and they had to medicate her. And how do you help depression? I don't know. And sometimes these women break down so bad, like Wendy, they don't come back. They also said that she was already anorexic and that she really, really is anorexic now. That's a lot to put on a person, William. That baby, I don't know. It's really, really bad. But anyway, I wanted to talk about Rose for a little bit and her husband. They're saying that this is a marriage of convenience. This is so funny. It's not really funny, but that he is gay. He's gay and he has a boyfriend in France. And it's in print. I'm not making this up. And he only married Rose because he wanted an heir. And so they're saying the two twins, they have 3 children. They're saying that the 2 twins are theirs, but the daughter Iris is Prince William's daughter. This is messy. How much older? Here he is. I believe he was 23 years older. Yeah, right. It says it right here. 23 years older than Rose. And he has a lover. It's not funny. He has a lover in France, and he really doesn't care, who she's with. The lover is sketchy, though. Let me show you the lover. His name is Francois. I hope I pronounced it correctly. A lot of English and French words that I just don't know how to pronounce. But he's 70. How old was he, Perry? 77?
Yeah, he's 77. 76, 77. Because some people, no, Perry, he's 76. Damn it. Oh, 76, 77.
This is the lover to Rose Hanvey's husband, David. And he spends a lot of time, according to these news reports, in France with him. They're saying that he's a photographer, but he also is a scammer. This is messy. Hi, Star Guy. He says the reason for a cover is because the monarchy would collapse. We knew the dirt truth. William was our hope for the future of the monarchy. I mean, I get that. So let me explain this. I'll be back, Francois. I'll be back. Oops, wrong button. Americans will never understand what it's like to have a king and queen. We weren't raised that way. It's appreciation. It's thankfulness. It's, how can I describe how they feel about their, they are supposed to keep the country together. Now, yeah, they don't have like political party and all that. And I actually love, my favorite Brit of all time, I know, and all the Black people can get mad at me, is the Queen. I miss her. She was really good. Like, I liked her. She just, she had a little bag and her little hats. So we just have to remember in America is that they really love their country. There's nothing wrong with that. So we got to be careful.
Or is it like, I'm trying to find something in America that it might relate to? Because listen to some of them, how they just go hard in the paint. Is it like their religion? I mean, do they sort of look at, like say if you was religious going to a certain church and you found out that they was fake, it would hurt. Is it something like that?
I can't describe it. So my nephew, who doesn't speak American English anymore, he's been over there, and he loves the royalty. He doesn't want the monarchy to go away. He just wants it preserved. They are aware that they do make mistakes, like what happened to Princess Diana should never happen again, but it's history repeating itself. It's just like telling you Santa Claus is effed up. And
Right.
so when you were little and you found out that Santa Claus wasn't real, stung a little bit. So that's what they're going through. And so I gotta respect that, because we're over here, we don't know that. Like we I don't know. We don't have that unity in the United
Over
States.
here, we just gonna say what's on our mind, pretty much.
We say but we don't have that unity, like that the whole country believes in something. We don't have that here. There's this group here and this group here, and it's not a united front. It's just not. Do you agree?
Oh yeah, no. I mean, yeah, I agree with you saying not here. It's not that kind of one.
We're always arguing with somebody over here. There's always two sides going at each other. They don't have that in England. They don't. They have like a unity there, and that's what the king and queen represents to them.
Okay.
Okay, I hope I got it. But anyway, and we're savages over here, because this man looks, he's just a hot ass man. I'm sorry, okay? And he's a con man. I guess he tried to con some rich lady out of money. I can't remember her name. Let me see if I can remember. Anyway, this
look like that Mayhem insurance guy on TV here.
Old. I don't know. But anyway, this is supposedly David's lover. Don't get me to try to name David and Rose's title. It's, oh my God, it's a long title. Marshallus Chumley, something like that. But anyway, this is supposed to be the man that David is in love with, and he doesn't care if Will and Rose see each other. I don't even know. I have to ask my cousin, like over here. I don't know. Never mind.
He just used Rose to have somebody
to
be at.
Watch your
I mean, no, I'm saying to be at the castle. While he was gone, right, and to carry his family legacy, right. I mean, just he got kids and stuff like that. You carry my family legacy while I go to France and get my freak on.
You guys, we can't judge how he looks. I don't know what we were expecting. Like, love is on the eye of the beholder, okay? But yeah, he's not the cutest looking thing. He really isn't, okay? All right, let's move on. Okay, so speaking of differences, the United States always have one group against another group, and it's just how it is. Blacks and whites, and we always find something to argue about. And we're really, really big on arguing about politics, okay? Donald Trump represents the Republicans, and they look at life different. They want their life different. And so it's being reported that Donald Trump has a deep-seated hatred for Meghan Markle. Now,
okay.
Don't you have other problems, Mr. Trump? I mean, like getting your bail money together. We know you got that problem. And we know you owe that lady who said you owed her a lot of money. Why are you worried about the Brits?
I mean, he's always looking for attention to me. But I mean, really, what he should worry about, he pretty much got the same problem Prince William's got.
Which is? You're messy.
We can't find Kate. Where's the hell is Melania?
That's not where we're talking about.
I know, but I'm just saying he got the same problem. And for the same reasons. She ain't around because he's too many swinging his thing everywhere else, just like Prince William.
We're not going to talk badly about Donald Trump right now. We're telling how he plays a part in this.
Yeah, okay.
Christopher says that would explain what. Oh my God. We speak our minds, they whisper in secrecy. Different personalities. Yes, they say we're much too brash. We are. Like, if I'm not American, I don't know how the rest of the world deals with us. We always are running our mouth and got something to say. I will agree with that because I speak my mind about everything. Anyway, so Donald Trump has entered this picture. So he hates. He's good friends with Piers Morgan, who also hates Meghan Markle deeply. I guess they said one time he tried to date Meghan Markle, something like this. Have you heard this story?
Yeah. Piers Morgan. I heard something like that. And she's like, I ain't got time for your loser ass.
All right. That's how Perry words it. Anyway, and he's good friends with Piers Morgan, Donald Trump is. And so now he's saying that Prince Harry, this is so funny, but it's true. He said lied on his application to come into the U.S. It's so petty. That's why I'm laughing.
Yeah.
And it could get him deported. He lied on his application, and what he lied about is that they said, "Have you ever tried drugs before?" This is so ridiculous. It's true, and he checked no. And so Donald Trump says that if he wins presidency, his first business would be to get rid of Prince Harry. So this is so crazy because, I mean,
it's a damn shame, man.
Technically, he can do it. And he probably will. Remember when Donald Trump tried to get 21 Savage deported?
Yeah.
No, he did. He deported Dude, Judice. Like Donald Trump, when it comes to deportation, he's not playing. And in all honesty, you guys, it looked like he's going to be our next president again.
And then really, he should be the last person that's down with deportation when all his wives have been imports. So go ahead.
Messy. Let's take a listen.
He's lied on his visa form. Doesn't the truth need to come out?
We'll have to.
Should he get special privileges that nobody else does?
No, and we'll have to see if they know something about the drugs, and if he lied, you'll have to take appropriate action.
Appropriate action.
Yeah.
Which might mean not staying.
Oh, I don't know. You'll have to tell me.
Joining me from London is Patrick Christie, star presenter on GB News, as well as Nigel Farage. Patrick, how much trouble is Prince Harry in, do you think?
Well, he's potentially in a world of trouble, actually, isn't he, really? Because if he has lied about his drug use on his visa form, then, frankly, we'll have to be treated like everybody else. I would quite like to see these visa forms, because I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out he filled it out in crayon and Meghan stuck it on the fridge for a couple of weeks before they submitted it. He used to have people filling out these forms for him when he was a member of the royal family, so he could have lent on that. But this time now, it looks as though he's been left to his own devices and may well have lied. The only issue is that we don't really want him back. But I was thinking that maybe we could come up with some kind of swap deal for Donald Trump. They can take back all of the Americans that we have shouting on public transport and in restaurants over here, and we will have Prince Harry, but they have to keep Meghan Markle. That would, I think, be a fair swap deal for us. But Prince Harry would come back. He would also come back with a fatwa on his head because of the other stuff he put in spare about how many members of the Taliban he killed. So all in all, that book has got him into a heck of a lot of trouble.
It seems really ridiculous, but they can deport Harry on that. They can. So
I understand that part. I just listened to the rest of it. Now, these broadcasters over there, did you see the language? Yeah, we could do a mutual swap. If
Terry, I just told you they don't like Meghan, and you can't get mad every time.
Okay. They don't want Prince Harry back. They said we'll take him back. We don't want him. We'll take him back if you would agree to take all the loud ghetto Americans off our public transit system and take them back. But y'all can keep Meghan with her black ass.
You added the black ass part, right. But yeah, they really don't like Meghan, and they don't want her back, and I don't think she wants to go back.
Oh no, I don't think she do.
This sounds so ridiculous. Like, oh, you're going to deport him for not talking about him being on drugs in his earlier life, and yeah, you can. So that's another headache, and I think that politically, Donald Trump would do it. They better move to Canada. And someone said, Sherelle, he's not going to be our next president. I mean, I'm just saying what the polls are saying. I don't know. We still got quite a bit of time. So anyway, that's why everybody get out and vote for whoever you're voting for. Get out and vote. Okay. Yep. And don't be a no vote. Some people say, I'm not going to vote. No, pick a side and vote. Okay. Because if you don't vote, you're voting for the other person, whoever you don't like. You are messy, period. All right. Let's talk about them breaking in and trying to get Kate's health records. Okay, so they really watch how they report to the royals and the things that they say about the royals, which causes people to be curious, okay? And then unethical people, they're going to do what they have to do to get the information. Like Rupert Murdoch. Let's talk about Rupert for a minute. He is a hot mess. Okay, he. I don't know the names of the magazines that he owns, but I know over here in the U.S., maybe it was Sun Magazine. He works very closely with Fox, and he is so he does things like break into people's phone lines, go through their trash. He's going to get the information, hire private detectives. He's going to do what he has to do to get the information. Now, a lot of people say he's corrupt and disgusting. And how dare you invade someone's privacy like that? Mm-hmm. He's not talking to himself, people. We have a need, a lust. We want to know what's going on. Am I right, Perry? Like he's
you right.
Unethical, but we have a need for information, and so we, in a sense, support behavior like this. But anyway, in England, they're suing him for his unethical practices, and they do what they got to do to get the information. Okay, I believe did Harry testify? I believe he did, but a lot of people, it's 30 people involved in this lawsuit, but it's not stopping the practices. So someone tried to get into Kate's personal health records. Mm-hmm. This is a huge invasion of privacy. It really is. Let's just be real.
Right.
But I don't think people are going to stop.
No, I mean, but really, I get it. I mean, like here we got HIPAA, all that stuff. Whatever laws they got, your personal records should be your personal records. But I think certain people are so fed up with lie after lie after lie. Mm-hmm. No, she's going to get a tummy tuck. Oh, no, she was just getting her teeth clean. People tired of all the nonsense, right? Mm-hmm. Where the hell is Kate? They saying, hey, let's go ahead and dispose of stuff because they keep saying that, she'll be back after Easter, back performing her regular duties. But people just tired of all the medical excuses. Mm-hmm. And the only way you can really stop a liar from lying is expose his lie. And either that person that was trying to tap in was doing it for their own, well, I guess it's personal either way, if you want to expose them yourself. Mm-hmm. I think that there's no such a big story that they would have got paid off actually leaking that to the right place. That information, I'm thinking.
Is this really one of the worst things you can do to someone is pry into their medical records? That's supposed to be private at all times. But also, I feel like the Brits are handling this wrong. No, not even the Brits. The palace is handling this wrong. I don't understand why they don't come out and just tell the truth. It might be at not so important over there in England, but over here, it's getting more and more attention. And instead of trying to pay off TMZ, just come out with a public statement. The more you keep this hidden as to where she is, the worse it's going to get. That's how I feel. And what happened to her was bad. No one should try to break into your medical records. They're saying that they're going to do an investigation and look into that. It's just bad, but they're kind of egging it on in a sense. Mm-hmm. You guys won't just tell us the truth. If you tell us the truth, it won't be such a big deal anymore. That's what I think.
Yeah.
So is this even close to being over, Perry? All of it? It's just a lot.
No, I don't think so. I mean, because it's almost like once they get exposed for one lie, they double down. If they ain't editing photos, they lying about, we got a sighting. Look, if she's that well, and just in my opinion, that well to go to the market and skip down the sidewalk, she's not able to go in front of the camera and thank all the Brits and stuff for their love and prayers. Mm-hmm. I mean, like, that's the problem we had with Jamie Foxx when he went on his hyenas, right? Just come on and just say it. That's fine.
Yeah.
Don't even know your medical record. She ain't got to come on and say, I got this done. Just come and say thank you for all your prayers. Why is it such a mystery?
And Kitty believes that she had surgery and it takes a while to heal. And my response to that, Kitty, is like, just tell the public what's going on and then there would be no problem. But you're creating a problem. The more you hide it, the more, you know what I mean? It's creating a problem. That's how I feel.
If somebody can shoot a video of you skipping down the way, you get a lot of professionals, and you can be laying in bed, prop yourself up a little bit, just from the neck up, whatever, or just your voice. If you put an emoji up, just say something to the people. They might feel better about it. That's all I'm saying. But we can keep going back with the surgeries, keeping her from being out in public. But then we got her editing Christmas photos, Mother's Day photos, and shit like that. And then now the mysterious, like, little videotape of them skipping down the sidewalk.
Valentine says, we only want to know if Kate's okay. She has to talk to me before I believe them. That's just say that she's okay, and then most people will be okay. We'll respect her privacy and everything, but it's going to get worse. I think she had a hysterectomy and they found cancer. Ooh, and she's undergoing treatment. Oof. I hope that's not true. We don't want anyone to have cancer, including King Charles. But because you're in the public eye, why do they have to tell us something? They have to tell us something. It's really nobody's business about her medical health. It's not. No, I agree. But they're perpetuating it. We don't know what it is. And some people are genuinely worried. Don't forget that part. They love their prince and princesses, and they deserve to know. The people in England deserve to know. I was out for 6 weeks after an emergency hysterectomy. Something is wrong with this story. Kate didn't even step out for a Women's Month. Just give us a peekaboo. They just want to know. They just want to know. It's like we can't see her face. Allegedly, they are saying William beat her up. Okay, I'm doing a video on that. And I don't want you guys to be upset when it comes out. This is a rumor that's going around in the United States. I don't like or dislike them, but it's a rumor that's going around, and I'm a gossip channel, and that's what we do. A lot of people, it's all kind of rumors going around, and I just have to let you know, whether you believe it or not, well, this rumor's out here, and that's one of them. So that's going to be, I could turn the other cheek, but that rumor's out. Kitty Allison, they're talking to each other. Meghan had jobs unlike royals. Harry didn't marry a broke person. Ask yourself, what did RF, who's that, actually do besides being of service? And Meghan did it better since the age of elementary. Who is RF, Perry?
RF.
Yeah, I know. It's true. Supposedly Kate was beat up by Willie. She called him Willie. That's the rumors that's going around. I hope that's not true, but I'm working on that video now, and I hope it's not true. So what happens when you don't keep the public informed? They just start going out there.
You speculate.
Let them eat cake. Y'all are messy. Hi, Minnie's World says, I can't believe you just said you're going to vote for that man. What man? Oh, Joe Biden. Please educate yourself, because you sound crazy. He's destroying our country. Do you not see that? Really, Minnie? That's what you got out of this? Everyone's entitled.
Let me just look. I'll say this. Everybody's opinion, to each his own. Right? I'm not gonna say the thoughts that this person could, whoever she might like. I'm not gonna call her an idiot. Vote for who you want to vote for. That's it.
Everybody has the right to vote for who they want to vote for. All right. Maybe William beat her. Everybody's saying that. Perry, no.
Yeah, no, I know.
We'll just make the video.
Yeah.
Kate is going through a lot right now. If it's surgery, she's going through a lot. If it's infidelity, she's going through a lot. If it's, if she lost more weight, she's going through a lot. She's going through a lot.
It could be anything, like that. And nobody's here to say, damn, we glad she's going through it, even though whatever her and Meghan relationship could have been, or how it could have been seen how she treated her. Nobody's, at this point, whether her and Willie, as they call him, is going through a divorce or not, we wish both of them the best, but just stop lying about it. I mean, eventually it's gonna come out, and I can imagine how hurt she is if she don't sacrifice all this time, living in that palace, and that palace is not easy to live in.
Yeah.
Right. All these rules, and you get these hopes and dreams of one day becoming this, and then as you get closer, you get slapped in the face, and he done moved on with another chick.
And let me tell you why, you guys, I don't argue politics or religion. You can go on and on and on and on and on, and people get really they feel real, what's the word I'm looking for? They're really dedicated to their beliefs, and because you're questioning another person's belief.
Right.
And so it gets really intense when you argue politics. Intense.
It gets personal too.
It gets personal. And I need to be able to talk to anybody without any personal emotions getting involved.
Mm-hmm.
So I say, just because you vote for this person, does that mean I hate everything you do? Does that mean I can't talk to you and communicate? Does that mean everything you say is wrong? So I don't argue politics, and I don't argue religion. Be whatever religion you like. I don't care. I still see good in people, no matter your race, religion, politics.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it makes no sense to argue over that. That's just me. Last one. Kate is jealous of Meghan and Harry's relationship. Kate knew that William did not treat her as well as Harry treated Meghan. Let's just say that that's true.
Yeah.
Let's just say that that's true. Are all bets off when it comes to infidelity? So if I hate somebody, okay, let's say I don't like Kate. I'm just throwing it out there. And now her marriage is falling apart. I guess it depends on the individual. Some people like me, I'm very forgiving, and I say she shouldn't be going through that. No woman should be going through that. No one should be going. And then some other people will say, I don't give a damn. She didn't do this for Meghan. So I guess it's to each its own.
Right. But I was gonna say this though. This is a good statement though, right? I mean, because I would imagine if she's there, did all her time, you get this new person coming in, getting all this attention that she always wanted. Of course, when you want to be the queen, you're looking for some kind of title, attention, right? They come in, she gets jealous. Now you got Prince Harry, lovey-dovey with his wife, flying her all around, and your man creeping. Now, that is a bad situation.
I have a tendency not to hold grudges. That's just me. Everybody else is different. Like, I could get upset about something and I just can't hold on to anger. That's just me. A lot of people call me dumb because of it. But, I just, infidelity is like a death. And if the rumors are true, let's say Kate did have a nervous breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
It's a chance that she won't recover. That breaks some people, like my dear Wendy Williams. My dear.
I agree.
Yeah. All right, you guys. So we've got a lot of videos coming on out about the royals. So do check my regular videos, which I do a lot of deep dives, and I provide the receipts and how I got this information. And then I come over here and do lives, and we just talk about it and let you guys say what you want to say. And because it's a mess. And really today, shame on you, TMZ. You purchased a video and it backfired. And I'm going to end every video until I see her. Where's Kate?
Kate Gate.
Hashtag where is Kate? Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's crazy.
I mean, just come with it because it's going to be Easter soon. If she don't pop up on Easter, it's going to be a problem. We don't need no stunt double, a personator. No more excuses.
It's a mess. Anyway, you guys, so me and Perry coming back on in a couple hours because we can't make all of our shows about Kate. There's other stuff going on here in the United States, and we're going to talk about it. So we'll be back on in about 2.5 hours. All right. Almost 3 hours. All right. So thank you. Leave your comments in the comments section. You guys, please try to be cordial to each other and myself. Okay. I got feelings too, people. And we'll see you guys tomorrow with more royal stories. This is a mess. Okay, Perry, take us out.
Fuck this shit.
Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow.